from Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, probably from Asia Pacific as well, all right, regardless wherever you're calling in, okay, dialing in, welcome to our Star Guarantee calls. And every Tuesday morning is a day, of the week that I always look forward to because we have many fantastic speakers to share with us, all right, on what we can do to improve our closing. But however, this morning we have a very special topic, which is talking about how to improve our immunity effectively. And I believe for most of us, I'm not sure about you, but I have been receiving a lot of, text messages, and I also see a lot on social media. People are so fearful of this coronavirus, and some of them is like, looking for buying masks and, like panic stocking out of their groceries. But however, I think there is a better way to reduce our risk to this coronavirus, which is to boost our immune system, because this is the best defense that we can actually have. Yeah. And this morning we are very delighted to invite this speaker to share with us how we can improve our immunity effectively. And prior to Nu Skin, she was formerly a clinical research nurse manager who has 16 years of experience. All right. She advised, patients, how to improve on their health. And I believe that today, her sharing will help us to understand how, in this critical period, every one of us, we can be the health ambassador. We can share what are our products, how safe and effective our products to improve the immunity for our family and our loved ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's put our hands together and welcome our Executive Brand Director, Ms. Belinda Mark.
Whoa, good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is Belinda live from Singapore Bras Bazaar. So I'm very grateful for this morning that I'm here today. Probably by now, all of you already heard of COVID-19, right? And that's what makes this topic this morning, how to improve your immunity, I'm going to cover because this COVID-19, every single one of us. Now, yesterday, someone just asked me, what is COVID-19? Huh? It's not corona, man. Right? So actually, COVID-19, the name was made by WHO last Wednesday. If I'm not wrong, that was last Wednesday. It's coronavirus disease discovered in 2019. So therefore, in short, COVID-19, that's where people easily, call up this name instead of Wuhan virus or coronavirus, So COVID-19, which I'm going to cover how are we going to, build our immune system to counter this hot topic, the global pandemic right now. All right, and because this is the most concerned things that is the most concerned topic that everyone is. All right, so now what is COVID-19? What has this virus actually so concerned about the world statistics now. Now, as of yesterday, there was more than 70,000 infected cases. The mortality is not so great. It's like 1 to 2%. Lies in surgical masks. We know what is two-ply mask. We know what is one-ply mask, and whether it's waterproof, not waterproof. Everybody is so specialized. And even for the thermometer is totally sold out in Singapore. Because every kid in school, we thought LO is just law of attractions, So, another one that everybody is so concerned is Oscon Orange. We were upgraded from yellow to orange in the mid of beginning of February. So I think COVID, what being quarantined, millions of people are being quarantined. So it's really a hot topic and a serious topic, right? Okay. Now, let's come back to what happened in Singapore. Now, Singapore, everybody heard of the Singaporean kiasu behavior that we went all to panic buying, right? We rushed to all the supermarkets to grab hold of rice, especially toilet rolls, all right? And that's for, and the news actually spread all the way to London, Some of my friends from London actually text me, what happened to toilet roll in Singapore, all right? And people queuing up for hours. People queuing up for hours. Everywhere I go, I saw queues. Probably they queue up for surgical mask or even sanitizer. I'm not sure because I'm not one of them. Are you one of them in a queue? Right? And yeah, in the rack, a lot of places, everything sold out. So really panic buying. And surgical mask, the price really rocket high right now. So from like $5-6 per box, right now can go up to $30. All right, so it's really, really crazy, right? All right, now, another thing that common seen in Singapore is everyone is wearing masks. And in their mind, they are thinking, when will I get more masks? I don't get to buy masks, and when is mask available? And how long should I wear a mask? My mother-in-law actually wear 2 masks every day. She wear once, go out, and then come back, she throw, and then at night she go out again, and then come back, she throw. Then I was like, wow, everybody, there's no mask outside, and yet, so mask is really, really like so precious, right? And when I see this scene, and especially in the MRT, when you walk around, people crossing the junctions, right now, even in City Hall area, I do see people wearing masks this morning. And I was thinking, why everybody is so freaked out, so panicked? It is probably because everyone knows there's no vaccine right now, all right? We can't prevent it by vaccinations. There's no treatment for COVID-19, all right? There is no test kit to screen COVID-19, especially for public, like people like us, you and me. There's no way to screen us because screening the RNA of the virus, it costs about $200-300, and that is limited. The resources are limited just for patients themselves. So I think because of that, and we feel COVID-19 is so near us. It is just feel like it is just right in front of your doorstep knocking at you. So therefore, it creates this kind of, panic behavior in every single one of us, I believe, including myself. I've been affected as well. Because when I preparing this topic, I was thinking what happened during SARS. I was involved in SARS, where I was working in the hospital that I worked with for the 12 years. And I wore full PPE with goggles, with headgears, with masks, N95, with surgical gown, with disposable and waterproof gown. And we cannot recognize each other in the hospital, and we only recognize our voices. So that was what happened throughout the few months of SARS pandemic during 17 years ago. So when this hit, I was, sort of like nostalgic, right? So thinking of what happened in the hospital. All right. So right now, what I think is, all of us, we need to stay calm, don't panic. Now, even though it comes right to your doorstep, all right, knocking at you, is very, very near us. The virus is very tiny. Unfortunately, we can't see them, and yet they come close to us, and we don't know when do we actually bring them home, So that is one of the reasons I think all of us behave like that, okay? So I think hand hygiene is very, very important. All right, wear mask only when you are not well, because mask is not to to prevent the COVID-19 to come into you, but to prevent your own influenza virus or flu-like symptom to be spread around to the rest of the people, just in case people think that, you know, they are COVID-19. All right, so it's just to rule out this. All right. Now I remember that day, a few days ago, I was asking one of my doctors, which I work together. He's in Mount E. So we were talking whether should I go and meet him for lunch or not, you know. So that's why I asked, hey, you got COVID-19 or not? Huh? Then he said, not yet. So it's just a matter of time, you know. So not yet, I think, is the word, because COVID-19 is really like normal flu, all right? Fever, sore throat, cough, but unfortunately, you know, normal flu, by third day, you'll get recovered, but this, no. COVID-19, you'll get worse. After third day, fourth day, it gets worse. So therefore, you know, that is one of the key symptoms that we can detect what COVID-19 is. So amazing, right? So then he was, this doctor was telling me, just a matter of time, because it will, sooner or later, I will get it one. It's just a matter of time. So it's like, you know, it's like so near us, right? All right, so now, what can we do instead of like washing hands, or some of us, we wear masks thinking that it can prevent COVID-19? All right, now, what actually we need to, besides, you know, washing hands and don't touch your, you know, what we call T-zone, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth, right? Because all this area are what the virus can penetrate into your body. All right, so the only thing, now the only way that we can control this COVID-19 from entering your body is your own immune system. That is why our main key topic today is to cover how do we actually up our immune system, make sure our immune system, you know, our best defense mechanism. All right. So now, not this is not what I say. The newspaper, you know, the 73-year-old lady from Thai had coronavirus and then COVID-19 and then recovered. No treatment, nothing, just by normal clinical management. All right, what we call clinical management is dehydrations and treat the fever, cough, and, you know, symptomatic treatment. So what helped this 73-year-old lady recover is her own immune system. Now, even in Malaysia, the New Straits Times also published, you know, the Ministry of Health also urged everybody to make sure our immune system is strong and fit to fight this COVID-19. All right, so I think by now, you know, there's no way to treat, there's no vaccinations to prevent. The only way is our own body defense mechanism. All right, so now, what is our immune system? Our immune system is actually a very, very complex system that consists of blood cells and organs. And then all this, you know, it works together in your body. It protects your body from harmful germs, all right, that can cause any illnesses in your body. For example, you know, COVID-19, this virus go into your body, it actually attacks your lung. Therefore, those people who have cough, you know, sore throat, because it's upper respiratory symptom. And then this virus actually attached to the lung, it becomes a host, and then it duplicates in the lung cell, and when it matures, it bursts, and it duplicates very, very fast. And then it infects the rest of the body. All right? And therefore, you know, when your immune system is up, your body are able to detect, you know, detect the virus. There's a foreign body here that is not recognized in the body, so to quickly send out messenger to the rest of the defense system in your body to deflect, all right, and then to destroy the cell, to destroy the virus. Okay, now, there are, you know, our habits, I don't know whether Singaporean or Malaysian or, you know, human behavior, right? We have this habit, you know, our lifestyle habit that actually, you know, unfortunately, it harms our immune system, especially currently all our stress in life, anxiety, especially COVID-19. Everybody is so stressed up, cannot get hold of mask, no sanitizer, stress, anxious. All right, don't know, everywhere I go, I must wear mask. No wear mask, cannot touch your face. All this created a lot of stress, and indirectly, it actually affects your immune system. All right, alcohol, smoking, needless to say. All right, at this moment, it's not a very good time for alcohol and smoking. All right, and then lack of sleep is a very typical lifestyle right now. People don't sleep so early, maybe to catch up COVID-19 probably, all right? And then we scared of going out, lack of exercise, and then dehydrations because of weather right now also pretty hot, and unhealthy diet because of, fast food, we grab food with Food Panda, all these things, all right? So unfortunately, these are the key areas that affect your immune system. So now some people ask me, then how can I tell if I have a strong immune system? How do I know whether it's my immune system defense mechanism actually at the peak? All right, so I do my homework. All right, I did a search. All right, what actually impact our immune system? So I do a correlation with antioxidant with an immune system. All right, then I realized that antioxidants found in food and supplement are actually there to provide nutrients to all our cells, so that, because all the cells right now, when we are stressed, we don't eat well, we don't sleep well, our cells actually create a lot of free radical. All right, so antioxidants actually help to counter that as well. So it helps to reduce overabundance of inflammations in the body. Now, inflammation is part of the defense mechanism from our immune system. All right, the moment your immune system overreacts or being activated, your body being inflamed. All right, so when we have enough antioxidant to counter that, that would probably help your immune system. All right, so now in another word, all right, does that mean that immune system, okay, now antioxidant nutrient can this is a summary that I found, all right? Now antioxidant nutrients can actually modify the cell-mediated immune response. So meaning that your immune system cell actually benefited from antioxidant nutrient. All right, and then antioxidant nutrient can actually promote, in summary, antioxidant nutrient can actually promote your immunity. Now, another way to measure how strong your antioxidant is by this biophotonic scanner. Now, if you haven't get hold of this, please do so. Ask whoever friend who is able to access this biophotonic scanner, or in short S3, to make sure you get your own scan, because this S3 is actually it's a non-invasive method to measure your carotenoid antioxidant activity in your body. All right, now does that mean S3 readings, S3 score is equivalent to your immune system? No, it doesn't directly measure your immune system. I repeat, S3 score doesn't directly measure your immune system. All right, immune system, if you want to check, there's a whole series of blood tests to check your immune system. All right, but S3 is a measure of skin carotenoid score that relate to antioxidant level, which is the nutrient that can support your immune system. All right, is it clear, or I make you confused? All right, it doesn't matter. All right, let's move on. All right, so now antioxidant level, we go by color coding. Now, this is a summary that I actually made. Antioxidant, the highest antioxidant is in the gray zone, the platinum zone. All right, then followed by blue. Now, the passing rate is always blue, 50,000 and above. All right, those people who are in the red, good luck to you. All right, so please make sure you go and scan. Now, what does that mean of this antioxidant score? Now, this antioxidant, meaning that, the opposite of antioxidant is oxidizations, right? Now, oxidizations, if I have illustrations or a word to describe your cell's oxidized cell, that would be rusty. Okay, in another terms, all right? So don't quote me, all right? So I'm just giving you illustrations. Don't say that your cell is rusty. This is just an illustration, okay? All right, now if your cell is rusty, your reading tends to be at the lower range from 10,000 or even lower than 10,000. to 20,000, which is in the orange zone. All right. Now, 50,000 and above, I would say that your cells are pretty much healthy. All right, and that's where it actually correlates with your immune system cell. Now, just imagine you and your immune system are all rusty. How do you expect the rusty cell to protect your body? Correct? All right. So now, if your antioxidant is high, you actually look younger as well. So, all right, so just make sure you grab hold of your S3 and then get yourself measured. All right, now, Dr. Richard Cutler actually did this research couple of years ago, and he says that, you know, he concluded that the amount of antioxidant in your body is directly proportional to how long you're going to live. So there are actually more than 30,000 research papers on antioxidant and free radical, and which we cannot be ignored. All right, so now, that is a key point. How do I improve our immune system? All right. So, and you know, when I saw this topic, I actually went through, you know, normal human behavior right now. Who do we ask? We ask Google, right? So I actually asked how to boost immune system. So Google search, you know, now majority of the answer is diet and supplementation. Now many of us, we still think that actually supplement is not important, you know, but how to boost your immune system is mainly come from your diet and supplementations. Now today I'm going to cover some of the key areas that actually affect, I would say, these 4: dietary habit, supplement intake, lifestyle choices, and body composition. That 4 factor actually affecting, you know, factors that actually associate with your scanner score, your SCS score. Now, these are the 4 key factors. Also, it becomes your pillar of health. The more healthy you are, the more immune, your immune system defense is robust. Okay. So now, let me go through one by one with you. All right. Now, because when I search through the entire Google, now, our Mr. Google tell me, you know, diet is very important. So there's a whole list of items to eat boost up your immune system. Example, all the items with antioxidant, all the berries, some I read about garlic, you know, lemon, you know, all kind of things, you know. So diet is actually very, very important in terms of your immune system. All right, now, when you have your score, now generally, those who are, the score is in red zone. All right, when we hear, you know, your health is in red zone, that's the meaning of this, all right? Now, red zone means you're in dangerous, okay? Meaning that your diet intake are seriously lack of fruits and vegetables, and you actually seriously take a lot of carbohydrate and oil, deep fried food and stuff like that, all right? Or even canned food. So you check your diet. All right. If your diet habits all consist of this kind of item, probably your score is actually in the red zone. All right. Now, what can we do? Now, instead of, you know, go through the entire list from Google, must eat this, must eat that, you know, actually some of the items that is not accessible in our country. So my key or golden rules of diet is always 3-3-3-3. Now, 3-3-3-3 means what? 3 meals per day. All right. We have 3 meals per day, but 4 categories of food, which is fruits, the first category, and vegetables, and then protein and carbohydrate. Now, when 3-3-3-3 means if you have the habit or your lifestyle is 3 meals per day, then you take 3-3-3-3, yeah? Now, if you are 2 meals per day, because I do realize that some people only take 2 meals. One is about 11 o'clock, and then the other meal is by 6 o'clock. So, if you are the person that take 2 meals per day, then your well-balanced diet is 2-2-2-2, okay? So don't go and add another 1, all right? Because all depends on your lifestyle, all right? Clear? Now, when we eat, there is, of course, portions to measure. Now, fruits and vegetables, generally, we go by your open palm, all right? And then protein is your fist, your size of the fist, and then carbohydrate is only a closed palm. All right, now, key thing is cut down your carbohydrate. Now, there's also studies says that, you know, when we have high intake of carbohydrate, it actually affects our immune system as well. All right, now, the second part, which I'm going to spend more time on the second part because I find that it is very, very important. Because Mr. Google says, besides diet, the rest of the answer are all lies on supplement. All right? Now, very, very clearly, those people who are in the red zone, obviously, I think these people do not eat or take regular supplement. Okay? Now, of course, other lifestyles do take place as well. So, now, in terms of supplement, many people ask, do we really need them? You know, do we really need to take supplement? And I think normal diet. All right, but let me tell you, you want to hear the truth or not? Let me tell you the truth, all right? Now, the truth is 90% of us do not get recommended amount of important nutrients from our food intake alone. 90%, all right? So what actually we are eating? You are eating junk actually, all right? So, now because, why so many people is 90%, you know, all of us. Now, when you see in your room or in your household, actually, among the 10, 9 people are, you know, not taking correctly. Not taking the their intake doesn't consist of important nutrient which your body needs. So probably what you eat is you eat what you like, not eat what your body needs. All right. So and also it's because of our hectic lifestyle. We go for fast food, anything fast. So you know lah, anything fast, the nutrient also compromise. All right, and also our lifestyle. You know, when we have this nutritional gap. It's also partly due to our lifestyle with our stress at work, in a household. You know, all this stress actually cause your stress hormone to rise and therefore demand a lot of nutrients to support your body. So therefore there is a gap in your body, meaning your body actually feel very hungry and yet you feed your body with incorrect nutrient or incorrect food. All right, and also another thing that causes nutritional gap is the method of cooking. By right, some of the food have very, very high nutrition, but the way we cook with high heat, with oil, actually destroy all the nutrients. So therefore, it causes 90% of us actually do not have enough nutrition. All right, now number 2 is the nutrient that absorb decline with age. Now, as we age, very obviously, malabsorptions become a big problem, all right? Because the body doesn't have the same capacity to break down and absorb nutrients as they do in the past, all right? So those people who started to age actually is all of us. All of us are in the aging process, all right? As we age, our body cannot absorb the nutrient the same as last year or 10 years ago. All right, because of the function of the body. All right, and also another fact is with aged people, all right, we started to have medications, and then medications actually deplete the absorptions of the nutrient as well. All right, so that is the second reason, you know, why we have nutritional gap. And obviously, you know, why we take supplement. Some of us we want to avoid harmful chemical because. You know, in the world, you know, pesticide, herbicide used to farm our food, you know, chemical found in the water, you know, and external environmental issues like air pollution, you know, drastically increase or create free radical in our lifestyle. So therefore, it actually affects our digestive system and also our immune system. So you realize that, you know, nowadays a lot of people have digestive issues, cannot digest lah, heartburn lah, you know. All these are because of the ingredient that we eat. We swallow in the pesticide, you know, all the chemical as well. All right. Now, another key reason that we want to take supplement is to prevent expensive health issues. Right, because there's another word, you know, recently I learned, if you don't take supplement now, you will take medicine next time, you know, in future. So this is a very, very practical issue, right? So prevention is always better than cure. So supplementations is actually to fill up all these gaps in order for us not to fall into, you know, the breakdown of the body, and therefore we need medical treatment. Now, last but not least, you know, the soil depletions, obviously, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that kind of soil, the mineral in the soil are totally different from today. All right, so modern farming techniques uses fertilizer. Using fertilizer actually deplete the nutrient, deplete the soil, and actually rob the nutrient from all the plants, you know, from all the food that we actually need to eat, especially, you know, our salad. You know, we think salad is very, very healthy, but unfortunately, all the nutrients 10 years ago and today are totally different. There are many research studies to show us that, you know, the vitamin C or the nutrient in our vegetables are totally different from the past. So that created a large gap of our nutritional needs in the modern world now. All right? Okay, so far, everybody can follow, right? Okay, now, supplement is very, very important. Okay, even Mr. Google, everybody also recommends supplement. Now, many of us still think that, do we really need, you know, no need, but I'm sorry, this is a fact. We need supplement nowadays. With COVID-19, I don't know how are you going to build up your immune system by the environment like that. So I still go for this supplement. Now, what do I need to know when we want to choose supplement? I think these are the 6 key areas, all right, for a supplement that can prove it is safe and effective. All right, this is 6S. I'm not going into in detail. 6S, including selections. You know, we select the proper ingredient. All right, we source, and then the specifications of the molecule or chemical structure in all the ingredients, and then we want to make sure every single pills are standardized, and we run through clinical trial to make sure it is safe and effective, the efficacy of every single pill that we put into our mouth. All right, so that is 6S, which I strongly, you know, believe. And if I go on to choose a supplement, I will go for this 6S quality. And another one that we might want to take note in, those supplements listed in physician-reference is not that only safe or effective, you know, but it is actually used by the doctors in all over the world, especially in the US, because they go by this reference. All right. Now, those supplements that listed in physician reference are mainly there's some therapeutic effect, and therefore it listed there. All right. I'm going to go through some of the supplements that I like a lot, and I highly recommend you at this point in time how you can choose your supplement to boost up your immune system. All right. Now, first, I think it's none other than our Life Pack. It is actually a very, very comprehensive nutritional supplement. All right. It contains all the vitamins that we need. It contains all the minerals that we need, and most importantly, all right, the phytonutrients. All right, meaning the nutrients are very, very tiny, and it makes this multivitamin the bioavailability is very, very high. So it's no point that you take all this supplement and yet, you know, your body cannot absorb. Imagine, you know, look at the picture, all the vegetables in the pictures, right? You can eat all these vegetables in the picture. All right, you think that, wow, all these are my balanced diet. But unfortunately, you know, all these vegetables also include pesticide. All right, the water that water this plant also got chemical. Okay, and then now how much are you supposed to take? Whether it includes all these nutrients, and are you able to eat all this, the entire pyramid of the vegetables, the fruits, and all the nutrients that you need is actually covered in just one dose of Life Pack every day. All right, so it contains 34 kinds of nutrients and 41 antioxidants. Now, there's a trend I realized that now, recently, all right? I realized that many people rush to the pharmacy to get vitamin C because they learned that vitamin C can boost immune system. All right, now they started to have 1000 mg, 1005 mg, and even 2000 mg. They think that the higher the vitamin C, the better I boost up my immune system. What do you think? All right, now let me tell you the fact. All right, now this vitamin, every single one of us, our body can actually hold 60 mg of vitamin in your body. All right, what happened to the rest of the 900 over when you take 1000 mg? Now, it doesn't circulate in the body. If you just take vitamin C drink itself, All right, you can drink a lot of, lemon is very high in vitamin C. You can drink a lot of lemon, but your body cannot contain all the vitamin C because vitamin C is not a long-releasing. There's no long-releasing formula of vitamin C in the world right now. Okay, so what do we actually need besides vitamin C is flavonoid. All right, flavonoid usually found in the skins of the fruits, the citrus. All right, or some of the vegetables also contain flavonoid, and our marine omega also contains flavonoid. Now, Life Pack contains flavonoid. Now, what does this flavonoid do? All right, I'm not going to go through all the ingredients in Life Pack, but I think I want to stress this. All right, flavonoids actually help to transport vitamin C because I realize a lot of people rush to get vitamin C only. All right, so flavonoid is very, very important and crucial to help transport the vitamin C that you take and then to be absorbed in your body. All right, so meaning that when you take vitamin C, you also need other ingredients. All right, now Life Pack also give us all these nutrients, right? Our body actually need all this. Now, if you just focus on vitamin C itself and you lack of calcium or you lack of potassium, you are not going to hold all the vitamin C because the wooden bucket principle, right, is based on the lowest nutrient or the weakest link in your body that determine how much you can hold that nutrient or vitamin. All right. And then now these are the key benefits of Life Pack. It's actually contain all the nutrients that we need, so therefore it addresses all the common nutrient deficiency in our lifestyle right now, and provide key anti-aging nutrients. All right, that promote our cellular protections, but most importantly, it actually improves your skin keratin score, which is your S score. All right, and then it supports your immune system as well. Now, all these ingredients, you just imagine, this 34 kind of nutrient and 41 antioxidant feed into your body, indirectly your immune system cell. Your immune cell actually being fed into all these nutrients and they can function properly. Okay? All right, so there's no one key ingredient that can feed your immune system. Your immune system also needs overall vitamin and minerals. All right, so now next, I'm going to cover a very popular juice that we have, and I like it a lot. My kids also love it. This is G3. All right, G3 consists of these 4 kind of fruits, and it's a very, very, nutrient-dense fruit juice that contains exceptionally high amount of antioxidant. Now, this G3, right, it actually consists of fruits, which are very, very high in lycopene and beta-carotene, which is very, very like 10 times or 70 times higher than tomato and carrot respectively. All right, another fruit that is king of vitamin C, all right, is celery fruit, is 60 times vitamin C of the orange. All right, so meaning that G3 really boosts up your vitamin C, and yet it contains flavonoid. All right, now it also contains lysine, which is another word we call wolfberry. Okay, very high in zeaxanthin. All right, and another one is Siberian pineapple, which is also very, very high in vitamin C. Look, Siberian pineapple contains flavonoid, which actually help to transport and absorb of all the nutrients provided in G3. Okay, all right. So far, everybody clear? Now, G3 is also listed in physician-reference. It says, I directly quote from physician-reference, all right? It is a refreshing taste, suitable for the whole family. And most importantly, the last part that I highlighted is backed up by scientific data. So there are lots and lots of published data on G3, on antioxidant and your health. Okay? Okay, all right. Now, the benefit of G3 obviously is support our immune health, antioxidant defense. It actually help our skins, our eye, because it contains wolfberry, right? So Chinese, we always say eat wolfberry to protect your eye. So there goes this one, fresh wolfberry for you. All right, and definitely it improves our skin carotenoid score because it's highly dense antioxidant juice. All right, so And one important key is actually it helps to rejuvenate your cell. Okay, so now after G3, I think this is another key supplement that can actually help us to fight, to build up your fighting system, your defense mechanism in your body, especially in this COVID-19 season. All right, this is called Marine Omega. Now, Marine Omega is omega, obviously. It contains omega-3 and krill oil. So, omega-3 is very, very important, especially for our lifestyle right now. We heard of omega-6 as well, right? Now, when omega-3 and omega-6, a lot of people also say, as long as it's more omega. But please make sure when you take, all right, when you take fish oil, make sure it contains omega-3. And when you take fish oil, I repeat, it is fish oil, not cod liver oil, not liver oil, all right? Now, liver oil are internal fat. We don't want the internal fat. We want the under the skin, the oil that really high in omega-3. Now, what is so special about this marine omega? Now, this marine omega uses pure oil and krill oil. Now, krill oil is very, very high in EPA and DHA. Actually, it's a phospholipid form. All right, it actually absorbs in the body, very, very high bioavailability. All right, and it absorbs, and then it actually helps to protect, especially your immune, inflammatory balance. All right. Now remember, your body inflamed is because of immune system, right? Activated and then cause some inflammations in the body. That is a defense mechanism. But long-term caused by diet, you know, especially omega-6 that can cause inflammations in the body. Now, that actually causes problems to your body as well. So this marine omega, this krill oil, all right, actually help balance your inflammatory system in your body, so that, you know, especially, you know, in Chinese, we always say, my body 补joa, you know, because it's inflamed. The body is in inflammations now. Those body long-term inflammations are very, very high chance to have diabetic and cancer. All right. So now marine omega come in this very, very proper time. All right, to help us to fight, especially against this COVID-19 as well. All right, and a lot of people say, I don't like the fishy smell, but no, this one, it actually include the vanilla infused soft gel and natural lemon oil that actually reduce to minimize the fishy flavor. All right, so now in short, marine omega actually provide us with excellent source of EPA and DHA for our health, especially our brain function, and then it also promote our immune health as well. And those people, you know, who have joint pain and, you know, mobility, you know, cannot stand, you know, the joint when they stand, you hear the sound click clack, you know, it's because the area is inflamed. So when we take that, actually it actually helps as well. All right, and last but not least, actually help our cardiovascular, your heart diseases as well. All right, now the next one, which is very, very important right now, all right, because reishi mushroom, we call them Reishi Max in our Pharmanex product. All right, it actually is a product that is very, very prime, especially because it comes from reishi mushroom. Now, reishi mushroom is very famous in Chinese medicine. All right, and a very expensive one as well. All right, now what benefit? What is so special about this reishi? Now, reishi generally it has the ability, the content it's an immune modulator. All right, it actually modulates your immune system. Now, we need a healthy immune system, but we don't need too much. Too much immune system, you know, it causes too much antibody. You know, your body keep on creating antibody. You know, all this defense mechanism. Actually, they fight against your own body. All right, so it will become autoimmune system. All right, so now Reishi Max actually modulate your immune system so that it's not over and then it's not too low. So it's a very, very important one as well in terms of if you want to build your immune system. All right. Now, our Pharmanex Reishi, what is so special? You know, reishi mushroom, you know, the key ingredient is actually hide inside the pores. All right. So now inside the pores actually protect all the active ingredient. All right, in the reishi itself. So when we, you know, how do we actually benefit from this reishi is we need to crack the pore. So in Pharmanex, we have this special technology to crack the pore so that it release the reishi active ingredient. All right, it make reishi very, very high in bioavailability so that our body can easily absorb all these ingredients and therefore help to modulate your antibody productions, your T cell productions. That is your antibody. All right, your immune system. All right, another thing that to reduce contaminations in productions in growing reishi, Pharmanex actually use solid wood log to do cultivations. All right, it actually helps in to make sure the ingredient, the key active ingredient, are not contaminated. Okay, so in short, what Reishi benefit you is, you know, it actually support your immune system. That's the main key. Actually, it's an immune modulator, and it protect our liver as well. For those who cannot sleep well or sleep late, this will actually help your liver as well. All right, and those people who, you know, have drink a lot, especially, you know, this is my you know, some of the tips. All right, if you have alcohol at night, actually go back, you pop a few tablets. Now it actually help your liver function as well. Okay, all right. So now another one that's my favorite, the Ultimate Dual. Now, Ultimate Dual, from the picture, you actually, you know, all of us, we actually heard this name. This is ageLOC product. You heard this name, and you know, we have R-squared, you have Y-span as well, or in Malaysia we call it U-span. All right. Now, how does these two works together to become our Ultimate Dual? All right. Can I go into a detail of science? I think I love this illustration. Now, imagine your normal cell. All right. This is normal cell. Your cells are very healthy, illustrated by the healthy nails, right? Non-rusty nail. Now, when we come into contact with environmental contact, even COVID-19, all right, all this stress that COVID-19 gives us, we cannot find masks, we stress. You know, we cannot find hand sanitizer, we stress. We're scared of contact, we stress. You know, all this create a lot of free radical in your body. And therefore, there's one key thing, you know, to affect your immune system is stress, right? So we have very, very high stress, especially, you know, now cannot go to work, you know, we work from home, you know, a lot of things that is happening right now because of this little virus. And your cell actually in your body being affected, being attacked by free radical. All right. Now, being attacked by free radical, what happened to your cell? It becomes oxidized. So that it also another picture that illustrates the rusty cell is cell with oxidative stress. All right. It looks damaged, right? Want to die also cannot die. Those kind of pattern. So in another word is rusty. So how this R-squared and Y-span works? You know, R-squared, the key features of R-squared is cellular purifying, right? Right, you actually purify your rusty cell, your oxidized cell. All right, you purify all the free radical out from your cell. Make sure your cell energized and then behave like normal cell. All right, so you actually try to reverse. If can reverse, it will reverse. If cannot reverse, then let your cell die. I mean, that is clear cut. All right. So R-squared in this area, it actually helps to repair all your oxidative cells. Okay. Now, what about Y-span? Y-span is the one that actually helps to prevent your normal cell from being oxidized. Okay. It do a lot of preventive. You remember the ADM, the 6 ADM. All right. It actually help to prevent your cell being attacked by free radical because Y-span consists a lot of antioxidant as well. All right, it helps the inflammatory balance. All right, it also tissue regeneration. Now, all these key features of Wispan actually help to prevent your cell from being rusty, if there is a correct word to illustrate. All right, so many people ask me, do I really need to take both? I say yes, because you have rusty cell, you have normal cell. Now, if you keep on repairing, then what happened to the normal cell? It becomes rusty, then keep on repairing. Then we need to put a stop on it. All right, so one is to prevent the cell from being oxidized. Another one is to keep repairing the affected cell. Okay, clear? All right, so therefore, all right, this R-squared and Wispan become our ultimate duo, and then especially with the proprietary Agelock technology, these two are powerhouse in our anti-aging. All right, it actually prevent all of us from age-related symptoms or diseases or process, and therefore it actually helps to promote our youth preservation. And in other words, that they actually, you know, when you take that, your immune system also become younger. All right, your metabolism also become younger. Your cell, all your billion cells in your body also behave younger and function younger. Your skin, your eye, your brain will function younger. All right, your memory will be improved. All right, and the rest of the 12 benefits of health. Now, I want to stress a lot on this immune health, because a lot of people just jump into a conclusion to take this ingredient, that ingredient. Hopefully, your immune cell will absorb and behave healthy and become healthy. But with Agelock technology, we actually activated all your immune cells so that they are activated. It's like a power bank. We charge your cell and then your cell become active. All right? With Wispan, it provides the proper nutrition, and the Life Pack, it provides proper nutrition. Your immune cell, you can function properly. Okay? All right? Now, another question many people ask me, how long must I take this supplement? How long? What do you think? What do you think? How long must I take this supplement? Now, let me illustrate with this. All right? Who are actually taking supplement? Now, I categorize these people into 3 different groups. The sick, which consists of 5% in the entire population. Majority of us belongs to sub-healthy. That is 80%. And then only 15% are healthy. I don't know how they can claim that they are healthy, or maybe they're self-declared healthy. All right? So these are the people that you a range of people. Now, those people who take supplement or supplement that benefit this group of people are sub-healthy and healthy. All right? The sick need the medicine. But many people use supplement to treat their diseases. And then once the disease become better, then they stop. So if you ask the questions, how long do I need to take supplement? That means you are treating supplement is like medicine. The moment you don't have fever, you stop. Do I need to continue supplement? If today I start supplement, I choose some of the supplement that is beneficial for my immune system, I start. After COVID-19, what happened? You stop your supplement? Now, you stop your supplement means your immune system no need to work. Right? It doesn't have proper nutrition to make it function properly. Okay? So supplementations, if you want all your body to function healthily, including your immune system, take your supplement, because you don't have proper nutrition from your food intake itself. Okay? Am I clear? All right? So supplementation is for us to, I always say, as long as your cells are alive, as long as you are breathing, all right, you produce a lot of free radical in your body. We need supplement. You need antioxidant to counter that. Okay? So supplement is not medicine. Now, another way to illustrate is this. All right? Many people, you know, treat supplement is like medicine, right? Now, this is the police officer. Now, when do we call police? When we have crime, right? Right? When we have robbery in your house, in your compound, or you have theft at home, you found that, break in, right? You call 995. You call the police. Now, another one that helps our security is this person, the security guard. Now, the security guard, especially those, these illustrations are very, very real for those people who stay in condominium or a compound that got security one, right? Now, you have security guard 365 days in a year, every single day. But you don't have policemen every day in your house, right? If you have policemen in your house, that means you're in trouble. Now, policemen is like medicine. We don't take medicine every time. We only take medicine occasionally when we have fever, we take Panadol. All right? When we have headache, we take Panadol. Everything Panadol. All right? So, or you have infections, then we take antibiotic. Now, antibiotic, there is a course. 3 days, 5 days, or even a week. So it's just a temporary. You don't have policemen every day in your household. All right? But security guard, yes. All right? Security guard is like every day it makes sure the security in your compound. Okay? So that is supplement. So prevention is always better than cure, right? So you want the policeman or you want a security guard? We need both. We need both. All right? So policemen only occasionally when things happen, when we have treatment, like especially another illustration. People ask me, when I have cancer patients can take or not? Can take supplement or not? If I take this supplement, can I don't go for radiotherapy? Can I don't go for chemotherapy? Now with these illustrations, can you answer yourself? Right? Supplement can never take over medicine. Alright? Medicine also cannot take over supplement. So both have their own ways. Okay? So policemen cannot take over security guard, right? The security guard also cannot take over policeman, right? Okay? Alright? I hope these illustrations help. Now, the third area that can actually boost your immune system is your lifestyle. Alright, now lifestyle choices, those people who smoke, who go under the sun, who have high stress are actually usually in the red zone. Alright, now how do we actually focus on healthy lifestyle? Is exercise. Now, very, very funny thing is when I Google search, alright, how to boost your immune system. Exercise is in the bottom list, you know. People only focus on diet and supplementation. Exercise is at the bottom. But in actual fact, right now, it is a key thing that get yourself out under the sun because COVID-19 scared of sun, scared of heat. Alright, so get out to the sun. Alright, but if you're scared of crowded area, then go to the park without, lesser people. Alright, and COVID-19 also scared of chlorine, so can jump into the swimming pool. So no need to worry. Okay, so get yourself active and then reduce stress. So don't get so stressed out when you cannot get the mask, cannot get the sanitizer. Sooner or later you will get it when COVID-19. Just make sure your immune system is up to fight. Alright, obviously hand washing and adequate sleep is very, very important as well. Now, the last area that I want to focus in body compositions. Now, those people with high BMI actually has red zone. Alright, they are in the score of antioxidant score are very, very low. Now, why is that so? Because fat cell actually block up a lot of body system. Okay, now, this is not what I say. This is Dr. Leong Ho Nam, infectious disease specialist from Mount E Novena in Singapore. He actually mentioned that, those people with high BMI, alright, BMI more than 30 must wear masks because they are in high risk for COVID-19. Alright, this is not what I say, this is Dr. Leong said. Alright, so why? Because high risk, BMI high, anything above 27.5 is considered very, very high risk of heart diseases, high blood pressure and diabetes. Now, people seldom die of COVID-19. People die of complications. Complications of what? Because they have comorbidity with other obesity-related diseases. Alright, especially like cholesterol high, high blood pressure, they have heart diseases. Now, those of you realize that death cases are so small in COVID-19 because I believe most of them have high BMI or they have cholesterol high. Alright, now instead of measuring BMI, we also can measure our body fat. Now, take note. Alright, not only measure your SCS score, your BMI also very, very important to boost up your immune system. So make sure you push your fat level down. And another thing that need to push down is your visceral fat. Now, visceral fat is a fat that actually surrounds all your vital organs. Now, it doesn't choose which organ to surround, okay? Now, COVID-19 affects the liver, affect the lung. Now, the fat surround all the abdominal area especially, all right? So, if the COVID-19 affect the lung, you don't want the rest of the organ being affected by fat, right? So, right now, I think instead of just buying masks, instead of buying, hand sanitizer, I think the key thing, to boost up is your, to bring down is your fat level as well. Now, another illustration for this is quite disgusting. This is a stomach. When operated, we saw subcutaneous fat, big layer, and then visceral fat as well. This is probably about 3-4 layers of visceral fat in the stomach. This organ is stomach. All right. Now, another one that causes your cholesterol high is your visceral fat, right? Now, this is the most important, and therefore it causes high blood pressure, it causes cholesterol high. Now, let me ask you, how can a cholesterol drug reduce this fat level? It's impossible, all right? And the doctor asks you to do exercise to reduce this fat level. Use your common sense to think whether it's possible or not, all right? Now, I personally like this method using TR90, a total weight management program by Pharmanex. It is #1 weight management program in Singapore consecutive 2 years, and even in Malaysia for 3 years has been #1 weight management program in Malaysia as well. Now, what is the key features of TR90? Now, there's no starvation. All right, you don't need to starve. You continue to eat your 3, your 3 meals per day. No need vigorous exercise. Imagine you have so high fat level. How do you expect yourself to exercise? And you are obese, your BMI 30. How do you move your joint? It's quite impossible, right? So now this TR90 also no side effect. All right, we just want to make sure everybody get healthy after your weight loss, not malnutrition. We need to take note on all the nutrition intake during your weight management program. It's not like you cannot eat this, you cannot eat that. All right? And no regain in weight. I think this is the main key area that a lot of people are concerned on. Now, TR90, the main key features of this is it works at a genetic level so that your body trigger your fat metabolism gene, your lean muscle gene, and your appetite control gene at a genetic level so that your body works for yourself. Okay? Now, summary. These are the 4 areas that today I have covered. Your dairy habit, your supplement intake, your lifestyle choices, and your body compositions that actually can boost your immune system. All right? And to summarize everything, all right, I think, I've spoke on all these things, I think, for an hour today. Now, what is the summary? I think the most important thing is get your readings. What is your SCI score? Now, at this moment, I think I cannot accept my SCI score is in the red zone or orange zone. All right, because obviously, if in the red zone, my immune system is not up yet. All right, I need to quickly boost all the way up to the blue zone. All right, you take note on that. And your BMI, use the fat analysis, all right, to measure, make sure your fat level, start a program to reduce, because COVID-19, it will go away. All right, sooner or later, it will go away. But the fat continue to stay in the body. All right, probably you won't die of COVID-19, but you'll die of heart attack. You'll die of stroke. All right, so fat permanently stay in your body, so get rid of it. Even though we cannot get rid of COVID-19, but we can get rid of our own fat percentage, right? Bring down your fat. Okay, so now your immune system is your best defense mechanism, best defense system in your body. All right, I hope today's sessions, with all this pillar of health, the 4 areas, go back and take note. I think this will, it actually helped me. I hope today my sharing, it helps all of you to build your immune system so that we all together can have a best defense system in our body to fight not only COVID-19, but, probably all the viruses in future. Okay? Thank you very much. This is my sharing. Thank you.
Wow, a big thank you to our Belinda Mak for sharing this morning. It's simply amazing. Really, every one of us, we can be the health ambassador from what we have learned today, the 4 pillars, how we can boost our immune system.